Okay, hi guys, welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy. We are
Hello there.
continuing our journey
Hello, Amit.
through the
Do I
wizarding
recall
world.
you saying that you speak Gobbledegook?
I did. I mean, I do.
Hey,
Speak
did?
it.
So do
Is
you
this to
or
do with the
do
goblin
you
I
not?
saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is.
Mhm.
His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting.
Ah.
I mean, well,
Okay.
might this be dangerous?
Yeah.
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves Gobbledegook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
It's
Good
gonna
to
be
hear.
dangerous.
Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
Cool.
Lodgok is waiting. Shall we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
Revelio.
I'm gonna say I'm sure something like Sean then. What? Okay. Oh, let's get to where we need to go. Uh-huh. Right. Okay. So it's where... Oh, what's this one? Oh, that's a lost child in it. Lost child. Okay. There we go, there we go. There we go, girl. Right.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Indeed, indeed, indeed. Indeed.
Ha! A friend who speaks Gobbledegook
Okay.
is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here.
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
That's a bit...
How else did he expect Goblin Kind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals. Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about
The
what
magic
they
inside.
contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He was naked kind.
Here comes my
damn it.
friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
I need to stop
Greetings,
taking
Lodgok. It
screenshots
is an honor, sir.
because it messes with the audio.
Gobbledegook.
Oh, Bacalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Well, yes. Perhaps
Uh-oh.
my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue.
Uh-oh.
I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it.
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok.
Yeah,
Thankfully,
just
we
Lodgok.
only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen. either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
Amit and I can do this.
I will
Okay.
await your return. I shall see you soon.
Oh, I'm stuck. What an idiot. Okay. So.
Clever.
Mm-hmm. Because of the eye above the door, like I said. But not
The
to be seen.
door is looking at us.
I love how when it opens, it's like, what? What?
Books so rarely prepare
Okay.
one for reality.
Mm-hmm.
A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected.
Calm down, boy.
I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
Yeah. Go. Bum bum.
I still can't believe we're inside the real goblin mine.
Man, this kid's going mental about this goblin mine. Huh. Okay. That's cool.
I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
Uh-oh.
Amit, you'll need to stay close to me. I've dealt with worse enemies than these.
Yeah.
Revelio. What does it tell us?
Ranrock is sure to appreciate the extra work we're doing.
Okay, okay.
Where are those plans gone? I had schematics in my hand.
We're being watched by a door.
Okay, okay.
That was a little more than I'm used to. I'll get us through here safely, Amit. You have my word. Here.
I mean, come on, that was pretty cool, man. I'm guessing something's gonna. There's gotta be like a furnace over here for that, right? Screw it, no more messing, no more sneaky, no more sneak. Let's just do it.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
A schematic. Let me know
Revelio.
if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
Empty-headed. Made no sense, dude.
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But
Well,
what?
that's not
There must be more
translated.
notes around.
That's just looking at the blueprints, dude.
One of the best meals I've ever eaten. One less humour to worry about.
Okay, we got seen. Never mind.
You explained the city. I've been fighting since before you were born.
Ooh. Ooh. Dude, look at that skill, son.
Easily diverted.
Ouch.
Let's get this over with.
Oh. Ooh. That's right. We just used an actual unforgivable.
Oh, this really is too much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another board,
another one.
another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is. I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
Mm-hmm. Possible, mate.
Confringo. Accio.
There we go. There we have it. And then through here.
Wizard kind will soon make to us once the war is over.
Ooh. Okay. Doing well. Ooh. Oh, man. I'm literally just slapping him now. Oh, I jumped instead of thingy. Oh, unforgivables actually. Get rid of everything, do they? I keep pressing the wrong button. There we go. Little shit. Boom.
How many of them are there?
That should be the last of them, Amit.
I do not know.
I'll be quiet.
Okay. I mean, we at least get through the mine. There we go.
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found.
Mm-hmm.
There must be a quicker way out of here than retracing our steps.
Yeah, I didn't. Well,
I'm quite good at sneaking up.
oh,
Confringo.
Ringo. Okay. No. Okay. I can't remember the way out. Right. Quick way out. There you go. Literally right there. Literally right there then.
I need a moment to catch my breath.
Okay.
This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here.
Yeah, calm down, Amit. Okay, I might have gone the wrong way here, but oh well.
We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed.
So we are. There we go. We're out, we're out, we're out. That was easy, that was quick. Okay.
Can we please?
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day.
He's like, no.
For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin
He's like,
secrets
please,
are
nope.
safe with me.
Don't do
But
it
I
again.
get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado,
Goodbye. Ha ha ha.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans.
Oh,
Ranroks
well,
be
God.
searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering
Please,
about
come
something
on.
else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her.
Ah, how nice.
She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She
Oh my
wanted
God.
to work together.
Miriam.
Yeah, it's Professor Fig's
Yes.
wife.
But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Damn.
The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me
Ranrock
for
killed
trusting
her.
a witch,
I bet.
and I heard she'd been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know.
Damn.
After that, something shifted in me.
That's harsh, man.
I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake.
Okay.
Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle.
Yes,
What
he
you've
did.
discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows.
No.
Watch for my owl.
Damn, son. Damn, son. It's all gobbledegook. Fowl of the Dead. Oh, yeah. Started breeding me, things, didn't I? Right, is there any, The ancient magics have started appearing there now. let's have a look at the quests that we've got in the shadow of distance. There we go. Let's go.
Let's trial as soon as I can.
I'll be weeks. Yeah, we don't care. Yeah, where was the undercroft? Oh, it was over here, weren't it, near Feldcroft? Was it? Or was it somewhere else? Where was the undercroft? What? Okay, on the map. Okay, on the map. Oh, yeah, the undercroft is in the school. Duh. Let's go. Oh, let's go.
Now?
I'm up to a lot. Yeah. In we go. In we go. They need to add a flu flame into here, man. They definitely do.
Did you speak with my uncle?
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft, nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin.
Twin?
If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Damn.
That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
I
Very
shall
well.
wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this. I'll send you an hour when I have news.
Yeah. Got another quest done. Child. Sky's the limit. Yeah. Go to the map chamber then, shall we? There we go. Yes, the secret rooms, Undercroft should be on there, and I don't know why it isn't. It really just doesn't make any sense. I mean, it would just be so much easier. Instead of having to go through that whole thing again. I do love the map chamber, it's so beautiful. Okay.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a
God.
look at the map.
Third
Fortunately,
trial.
the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
Mm-hmm.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the
This.
headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. We'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
Okay.
How will I gain access to the headmaster's office? Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do.
Okay. Let's go speak to Fig. Do I have to do other things or not? Yeah. So I'm guessing I might have to.
How nice to see you.
There we go. Never mind. Never mind. All's well that ends well. Dandelion. Professor Fig's classroom. What did Professor Fig actually teach again? Man, I'm really tired today. I have woken up early. It's just really early. Yeah, let's see what Fig does.
The keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see.
Indeed.
Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They
Oh god, that
encountered each other at
glitch.
Rookwood Castle.
It's only in this
She was
room.
doing research. That's where she found the container with the port key. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. All right. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I've actually met Scrope, but I'm not sure he'll tell me. He's rather devoted to the Black family.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't polyjuice potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
Yeah.
It does.
So how do you already have polyjuice potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just
I mean,
say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I do want Quidditch to come back. It would be mint.
But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
It is weird, this. Yeah.
Do you have a moment, Professor? Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only, you'd asked me about a particular potion, and I
did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Boils.
Of course, yes. No need for all
God
the
damn
cloak
it.
and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do.
Mate,
Thank you,
I
Sharp.
love being
I just hope you prove enough
Professor
for all
Black.
my boils.
Look how much fun I'm having as him.
To determine which student.
Has anyone seen my ivory-handled hand mirror? Of course you haven't. Chewing with your mouth open? Where are your manners?
Okay. Let's get back into it.
What could the headmaster want?
Let's go. Come on. Yeah. It is weird being who is it that plays him?
I wonder almost daily why I...
Professor Black, how are you, sir?
Greetings!
Who is it
I mean,
that plays
out of
him?
my way, children.
Professor, a word?
Simon Pegg. Simon
Professor
Pegg.
Black, again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch.
Quidditch.
We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they are fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
Do it.
Good idea. I can even provide the parchment should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kogawa.
What did we do to deserve him as a head?
Stand proud, pure
I love it.
The future is yours.
Love him.
I hope it's not about anything I've been doing.
It is brilliant. You could talk to your friends and stuff, but we're just gonna ignore them and get on with the story.
Shine on those boots. Do better.
Professor, a word, please.
Ooh,
Hello,
Professor Weasley.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might speak with you
Okay.
about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his
come on.
students. He's rarely here as it is.
I realize that, and I'd like to keep it that way.
I see.
Mm.
But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranroks Loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot.
No.
I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Everyone's confused. They're like, what? This guy doesn't compliment.
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
Oh my god.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig? I shall never understand that man.
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Professor Black is happy.
Talk to Scroll.
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
And now I'm telling you that you can tell me.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Oh, right, yes.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pure.
There is another matter, Scrope. I confiscated this filthy diary from a student. It smells of squid and seawater.
Oh, Apollonia's diary. That is quite a surprise, Master. What do you wish Scrope to do with this treasure? Rubbish.
Whatever you wish, Scrope. It's your treasure. Now, off with you.
Okay, can we fast travel up here or not? No, so we can't fast travel while
the Polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight.
Let's get up here. Uh-oh.
Made it just in time.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked.
There we go.
Now, to speak the password to the gargoyle.
Okay, right guys, we're gonna end this one here because the next episode we will be doing the next trial, so it's easier if I make it a separate episode. So I hope you enjoyed this episode, guys. If you did, please like, subscribe, and tune in to the next episode of Hogwarts Legacy. Thank you and goodbye.